John and his team arrive for the big flight.
Nice to meet you.
Although John's jumped out of a plane more than 250 times, he's never stood on top of one.
How do you feel about it? Still up for it?
I'm absolutely terrified, Stella. I'm only joking, yeah. I'm up for all of that. I might do a few moves of my own, you never know, see?
At 79 years old, John is going to be strapped to a biplane flown at 130 miles per hour, skim the ground at just 1,000 feet, and finish off with a loop-the-loop. And remember, he wants to do it. Even for someone like John, who's used to jumping out of planes, this is a daunting prospect. But it's also his dream, and it's about to come true. John is now traveling at 100 miles per hour, and when he loops the loop, he'll face an incredible force of 4 Gs. He's got the wind beneath his wings and rippling through his cheeks. 4 Gs is more than astronauts experience launching into space, which is probably the next thing on John's to-do list. So, is he up for the loop-the-loop? That's a thumbs up!
Started to loop the loop and I was like, oh my god, he's definitely going to come off now, or something drastic's going to happen. So yeah, I was a little bit scared.
When we got to the top, we lost all the weight, and then it turned over, and then we zoomed back down again. That was a bit hairy, that was, but we soon came out of it, and it was absolutely fabulous. That was. I've always got a motto about doing these things, and that is, a life without a risk is a life half lived. And I live by that.
It's time for John to come back down to earth, but something tells me he won't have his feet on the ground for long.
Dad really, really loved today. So thrilled and excited. So I think it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to him. It's just, I'm so proud and pleased that he's had that opportunity.
I've done quite a few things in my life, and that comes top. Yeah, that was very good, incredible.
Vertigo before, I've certainly got it now. John, that was incredible. I was nervous even watching that. How the heck did you get up there and do that?
Well, you persuaded?
Did you enjoy yourself?
It was thoroughly amazing. I really enjoyed myself, and I loved it. It was really a dream come true.
So you would do it again?
I would do it again tomorrow, anytime you like.
Rachel, was it terrifying watching your dad get strapped onto the top of that aircraft knowing that he was going to be flying that fast, that high, and doing a loop-the-loop?
Do you know what he said to me last night? He said, I wish I hadn't been strapped in quite so much, because then I could have done a few more moves and kicked my legs about a bit. I'm like, I'm terrified. He just wants to be a bit freer and a bit more moving. So, yeah, it was just fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, our daredevil granddad, John Wilkins. This is the part of the show where we make somebody's dream come true. In the audience, who left this here? What on earth? Who left this handbag laying there? Anybody? No one? Too bad, let's see what's inside! I love it! I love finding a handbag. What? What we got here? We've got a rattle and a dummy. Obviously good with babies. Okay, whoever owns this bag. And then we have a... Oh, look at this! She's won a trophy, Colleague of the Year. Ooh, that's amazing! And check this out. What is on earth? This is a camping stove? Yes. And a sausage! She obviously loves camping, and it is you, Christine Keenan! You recognize all that stuff?
That's none of his mine. It's mine.
It all relates to you, though, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yes, it certainly does, because, Christine, not only do I know about you with what was in the bag, I know that there are a lot of people who think the world of you, and they think you're an absolutely amazing person. And I would like you to take a deep breath and take a look at this.
Our mum's always focused on helping other people, but tonight it's time to focus on her and how special she is. Our mum's got a real commitment to the things that she does. Even when her mum was in a hospice, it was a really difficult time for her, but she was still at Girls' Brigade every week because they needed her there.
Christine joined the Girls' Brigade at the age of 5, and I had the pleasure of being her leader, and we are now leaders and officers together.
She's a good leader and she's very nice to us. I think she's the best leader because she's fun and kind.
She's just got that type of nature where people want to be there and people want to be around her.
Christine's a very well liked colleague. Colleagues go to her with any troubles whatsoever. She's more of a friend.
It's not just staff that she's there for, but it's the customers as well. And I've heard a few people make comments that the service that Christine has provided has been one of the best I've ever received.
Christine won the Colleague of the Year this year. She really deserved that award, and we were all very proud of her.
2 years ago I had the girls and my mum became a granny, and she's just been so supportive, and through her help I've been able to go to university and have time to study and continue working as well. Tonight will be a surprise for my dad too. We've kept it from him as well. They're so close that we knew he would have let it slip, but we know that he'd also want to say thanks to my mum for everything that she does for him.
This is for you! Mum, thanks so much for everything you do. We love you. Have a good night. And don't touch John Barrowman's bum.
Let's just get it over with. Listen, Christine, did you ever realize that they thought so much of you?
Yeah, I mean, I know I appreciate them as well. I couldn't do what I do without the help of all those people that are there.
Listen, the Girls' Brigade has been a part of your life for many years. What has it given you over the years?
You've seen my other babies. I've got my babies at home and I've got my babies at Girls' Brigade. I take the younger ones and I just love them to bits. It's lovely to see them there. Lovely.
Because Christine is loved and appreciated so much by her workmates and family and her daughters, they've asked me to dedicate this song to her. Christine, this is for you.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once, unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew someone warm like you would make my dreams come true, yeah. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me, I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, you can take it, as long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Hey, come on, Christine! Christine, this is the big moment. Here they are, your family and friends, your colleagues from work, and your fellow officers from the Girls' Brigade. Come on forward, guys. Come on over here, sweetheart. Come on, guys. Once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me, I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine, I can take it, as long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Someone who needs me.
You know, I was going to ask the question if you were surprised, but you truly are surprised, aren't you?
My mouth's as dry as I can. I can't believe they kept it for me.
And I can't believe that she's had her hand on my bum this whole time. She's not that nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mom Christine Keenan!